Woohoo!
Here we are.
Here's Nelly.
Hello, Nelly. Hello.
There.
Well, so what kind of breed is
She's
Nelly?
a Shih Tzu.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a Shih Tzu. So she's, I don't know, 12 pounds maybe.
wow.
Yes. So where's your kitty? Where's Ginger?
She just read, her hair is kind of like yours. The shape. Okay. Oh, she's complaining. She's complaining.
Sure.
Here we go. Here's Ginger. Okay, come on, Ginger. Smile.
Oh, there she is.
This
I like
is
her coloring. Her coloring is
different.
beautiful.
She looks slightly traumatized. Oh, look at the doggy. Look at
Do
that.
you see the kitty?
Oh.
Oh, you don't see the kitty.
She's so sweet. Yeah.
So today we get to talk about our furry family members.
Yeah.
Yes. How old is Ginger?
Well, I don't really know because Ginger was inherited by my sister-in-law and then inherited by my father. Before that, she was inherited by a different family who inherited her from a family that had her on a farm.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's like a barn cat. And the owner there just died. And so Ginger and her sister Callie were rescued. So I have no idea. Yeah. So my father passed 3 years ago. One of the last memories I have of him was when he knew that Jean and I were going to take his 2 cats. His skinny little arms, he just lifted them up from his deathbed. Just to hug me. Oh, thank you. Because he just loved them so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she may be like 8, 9?
Oh, no.
More?
I kind of feel like they're older than that.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm sure they've got to be at least 12.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
They
15.
need some oils.
They do. Well, I learned a lot getting ready for the show tonight.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to show you all this stuff. Now, we don't pick up our cats. We have 3 cats, actually, but we don't pick them up much. We were just talking about that. And so she's like, she's suffering.
She's like, I'm done. I really want to go. I want to go.
Who wants to go? Hey, but you know what? It's partly because of Ginger that I got doing doTERRA. Because she got a really bad skin condition and all her fur was falling out and she had almost like these serpentine patterns on her skin. And Daphne posted something about oils and like frankincense, and you use it with dogs and stuff. So I thought, oh, I wonder if that could help my cat. So you know what? I reached out to her. I said, Daphne, tell me about oils and pets. And you know what? There is information out there. It changed my life. Yes. So would you like me to show you what I dug up?
Yes, sure. I love learning.
Okay. All right. So here's what I found. Getting ready. You can't see our faces today, but I found a podcast that doTERRA did with 2 vets on their veterinary advisory board, Dr. Mia Frezzo and Dr. Janice Fisher. And so these recommendations that we can give are, coming from a good source. People that are on the advisory board of doTERRA, they know the oils, they use them themselves. And here's a little bio. So Dr. Fisher has like 20 years experience as a vet. And for the last 15 years, she's been working with a more holistic approach in her practice. So she is a rehabilitation veterinarian. She's certified in acupuncture, canine rehabilitation, and in animal chiropractic, treating senior pets and sports medicine dogs and some cats. Wow. And then the other gal, so that was Dr. Fisher. So Dr. Frezzo, she's been practicing medicine for about 25 years, graduated from Ohio State University of Veterinary Medicine. She co-authored the first and second editions of Spoil Your Pet, which is the top selling essential oil book for dogs and cats.
Which I have right here with me.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Mia Frezzo. That's my book.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's okay. So all the information will be the same. Anyways, so guess what? The
What?
oils have got to be 100% pure if you're using one with their pets.
For sure. And humans too, but pets especially too.
Yes, but pets can have very adverse reactions to synthetic fragrance,
Mhm.
synthetic oils. So if people have pets and they're using oils and having bad reaction, it's most likely because the quality of the oil is not pure. The other thing is you have to, of course, have more dilution with pets, just like you would with the very elderly or
Yep.
with infants, right?
Mhm.
And also, you have to be careful. Some oils are not good for being ingested. So, like cat's groom. So, you have to be careful what you put
Yes.
on them because they're going to take it in.
Lick it. Yes,
I
exactly.
already said that one. Okay. Alrighty. So, this would be the dilution for our cat lovers out there. So, you would just, the
Yep.
yeah.
1 to 2 drops for 2 to 4 teaspoons, right?
Mhm.
Like it's really like safely to say, unless your pet is really big, like 1 drop is probably safe and well diluted. So like,
Mhm.
you know, 2 to 4 teaspoons, I would say like for any like dogs over 20 pounds, you could probably use like 50 drops of like fractionated coconut oil to 1 drop of essential oil. Or if the dog is a lot smaller, then you would use like 85 to 100 drops of the fractionated coconut oil to 1 drop of essential oil. So like 2 to 4 teaspoons. So 4 teaspoons is what, like 60 milliliters,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. So that's going to go a really long way.
Yes.
And if you're really not sure, I mean, some dogs are quite tiny, even smaller than cats. Like just go very diluted, and then
Yep.
gradually lessen the dilution, and then just observe how the pet's doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the dog dilution, 1 to 4%. So
Yep.
1 to 7 drops per teaspoon. Yeah.
So obviously, the tinier the dog, the more dilution, the bigger the
Yeah.
dog. It doesn't need to be as diluted. Because I mean, there are some dogs that are what, like 150 pounds, right? That's the size of a human. So,
Yeah. There are some big dogs, little dogs. You use common
so
sense, right? But what's your principle? You always start
small.
here
Yeah,
small and then
very
you
diluted.
go big, even with people.
Hmm.
Okie dokie. Now, how can you tell if your animal is having a bad reaction to an essential oil? You have to observe,
Mhm.
especially if they've never been exposed before. And signs that they might be uncomfortable, like they're lethargic, they're more sleepy than they normally would be. They're breathing a little bit faster. They might pant or salivate.
Mhm.
Excessive licking. I
Mhm.
guess that'd be if you're using them topically.
Yep.
Squinting their eyes, or any other change in their behavior. So you just have to observe them. And I also heard, like, if you're diffusing, they don't leave a pet in a room that they can't get out of. If you're diffusing,
Exactly.
they
Exactly.
have to be able to have a way of escape. What
Yeah.
should you do if your animal is having a bad reaction to diffusion? Well, you just turn off the diffuser, open the windows, and take the pet to a larger room with open air.
Yeah.
And you'll see that they'll just go back to normal.
Yep.
What should you do if your animal is having a bad reaction to a topical application? Well, you just wash it away with care, your oil, like fractionated coconut oil, just like you would with a human, and you apply it over the area of irritation to
Mhm.
dilute the oil further, because you're already using it. You're not using it full strength. It's already diluted.
Yep.
And then once you're feeling more comfortable, you can just wash all of that away. But you have to resist the urge to use another soothing oil if you're seeing a topical irritation.
Mhm.
So, for example, lavender is calming. So if your pet is seeming to be distressed, you wouldn't try to solve that
By
adverse
putting more
reaction with
oil
another
on.
oil.
Yes.
Right? Okay. What oils can I safely use with my cats and dogs? Now, this is, I thought, very interesting. So, On Guard, which is the
Yes.
immunity blend. See, I didn't realize that. I thought because On Guard has clove in it, that you shouldn't be putting it with kitties, right?
Now,
Well,
I read about the clove. Clove you cannot use with kitties topically or
mhm,
internally, but you
right.
can diffuse.
Okay. So
Yes.
they're recommending. So what we're talking about here is sort of like one of the main oils in doTERRA is their On Guard blend. So
Mhm.
here, it's their immunity blend. So I've done this a million times, but I take it internally under the tongue. And then, of course, it's in your toothpaste.
Yeah.
You can get in your cleaning stuff. Anyway, so just they're saying like consider diffusing for 20 or 30 minutes, 2 times or 3 times a day. So the reason we're diffusing the On Guard is because it's purifying the air from threats. These don't threat things that are coming in and out of the home that people are carrying in and out. So that's cleansing. I think you told me it was like 99% of bacteria.
Yes.
On Guard. Actually,
surface bacteria for sure. Like when you put On Guard on the surface, the 99.9% surface bacteria is gone.
That's super good. Okay. And then here we are. Top recommended oils. Frankincense. Amazing. So they have in doTERRA a lot their touch line, and what that is it's like a lip, almost like remember lip gloss, the shiny lip gloss. It used to come in a glass bottle with a roller, and you could just like put it on your lips like that. Well, you can get the oils diluted in the fractionated coconut oil already in it's called their touch series. So that's really great for the pets because it's all already diluted.
And now I read this very interesting thing. So for an animal that is seizing, so you have this animal, your animal is seizing, you can open frankincense and put a drop on the skin between the paw pads or topically at the base of the skull. And it should help them come out of the seizure more quickly. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Wow. So frankincense, paw or base of skull, and it will help your pet if they have a seizure to come out of the seizure really quick. So very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, frankincense.
So what they're suggesting to do is to just roll. So we're not talking about putting a drop in, but taking the roller ball, and rolling a bit in the palm of the hand, rubbing your hands together, and then you just pet the dog or cat over their fur, like just pet them.
Oh yeah.
And then, so they're also, when they groom themselves, the cat, right? They're going to ingest it, and it's good for them. So it's okay. It's okay to ingest it. Okie dokies. Now this blew me away with an older geriatric patient.
Yes.
Cat or dog or a sport dog that has had a major workout, use Aroma Touch.
Oh.
Yeah. And you dilute this down with fractionated coconut oil, apply a little bit to the hands, and then pat over the area where they might have some discomfort. So I imagine like their hips or their joints, right?
Yeah.
And then, and you can do it even when you're massaging your pets. So it helps get the blood flowing. And the Aroma Touch is like, I guess, soothing. So both of those things together, Oh, but they're saying just use it with dogs, not with cats, because it has cypress in it. You can't ingest it. So cats, so you don't want to use Aroma Touch on a cat. But for a dog,
wow,
especially like an older dog, that's so sweet, dog would love that. Okie dokie. So with kitties, you can use lavender and frankincense together. You make your own blend. You can get from Amazon the little empty roller balls and mix your frankincense and lavender together. And then you can roll a little bit onto your clean hands, and then you can just, apply it to the cat. And they're saying copaiba for joint discomfort.
Yes.
Along with the frankincense and lavender.
And
if they ingest it, it's all to the good.
It's all to the good. Now, when Nellie was bitten by another dog, she was still a really big puppy. And so the bite was in her like hip area, like her hind like hip area. And so when there was like puncture wounds there, before we got her to the vet, we put on geranium, and it helped stop the bleeding. And we massaged it in copaiba for the pain, and it really helped with the swelling and the bruising.
Wow.
Yeah. So the copaiba was definitely huge. It's actually one that Nellie is more interested in. Like, so if I have like the ball, like I have it here. So with the copaiba, I don't know if people can see me. You can't see me because you're sharing your screen, right?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I can take this off. There you are.
Okay. This is the copaiba. Nellie, what is this one? Do you like this one? See, she's way more like interested in it. It doesn't bother her. See how she is? Now, so she actually likes the copaiba. But if I take lavender, you'll see how smart the animals are,
They're
right?
smart.
And see, like she
They're
doesn't, oh, gotta get in the camera. She doesn't want anything really to, oh, no. She's like, do you like that one? No.
no, she's trying
Like
to
they're
find.
that smart. Like they
I
know
know.
what they like and what they don't like.
Yeah, they are. Like helichrysum is not on the information we're giving tonight, but I read somewhere else that cats like it. But I put it behind my ears because remember we talked about, how that helps with hearing and ear issues.
Yes.
Well, Ginger came up and she just started licking it right off the back of my ears, and then I read that actually, cats really like it. They do.
And see, she knew that. Like she could
Knew
sense
that.
it. Like when I put yarrow on my face, yarrow palm, Nellie loves yarrow palm. She thinks it's fantastic, but she doesn't like serenity. But whereas serenity is actually really good for cats. So cats that have like a lot of anxiety, like if they're very nervous, like serenity really, really helps them. So, but it's very interesting. So then they really have such a heightened sense of what they like and what they don't like. Like it's so cool.
You know how we put the oils on the bottom of our feet, and you walk on your carpet. So I don't know if Nellie does this, but my cats, if it's an oil that they like, they will like sit now on that spot.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, I like this, and it's probably like the right amount for them. It's just so itty bitty faint, right? That they like it. It's not so strong, like, and so they really, they're that smart. I had one friend and she had a very aging bulldog. And so he had a tumor. And so she was putting frankincense on his tumor and giving frankincense in his water. And they got an extra year out of him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So an extra year out of him. There are some pets that they like, some people actually give LLV to their pets. They put in the dog food. So if you have a really aging pet that really needs like, a big dog that needs that extra support, but you can actually put 1 drop of essential oil for a dog, 1 drop of essential oil per 2 cups of drinking water. Like you could put it in if they were not like, if they were not put away from it, like they would have to, you don't want them to not drink water because there's oil in there. Like
no,
you have to be very cautious, right? They'd have to like it. But you can also put on your finger and then like put it on their gums if they really needed to get it internally, like the frankincense, or on their fur.
I wonder if that myrrh would be good for their gums too. I don't know.
Maybe there was this toothpaste here. Where did I read something about toothpaste?
Like a pet toothpaste.
What's toothpaste? Oh yeah. For a natural toothpaste that you cannot, obviously they can't contain xylitol because xylitol is very bad for pets. But you can use 1 drop of essential oil, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and enough water to make a paste. And then you use a dab of this to brush their teeth to maintain good oral health. So probably like the myrrh would be really, really good.
Yeah.
Right. So it's interesting when you start to dig into this and to see what you can do. It says it's not recommended you give more than 1 to 2 drops internally at any one time. I agree with that, right? Because that's just too much.
That sounds good.
But they also said like for an animal to inhale, you could put a 1 drop on a cloth or a cotton ball. So if you knew that was really good for your pet, so like near their bed or something, on it, 1 drop on a cotton ball, just to kind of give that gentle fragrance would be really good for them. Like that was very calming.
Well, I have one cat, Darby, and when we take her to get her nails done, she doesn't have to go far. We put her in the cage, the crate, and then we put her in the car. And she actually like foams at the mouth. She's got a fear of it. And so when we get to the Humane Society, they have a spray that they put on the towel and they put her on, and then she calms down and everything. She's fine. But I'm going to try that.
Yeah, like a cotton ball or something near her that helps keep her calm. On one of the oils that she actually likes and responds well to, so that's really cool. Deborah wants to know, I think, does copaiba need to be diluted as well? I think it's just safe to say dilute everything, right? I think where they would always just dilute, put some fractionated coconut oil, put a drop of copaiba, and then massage it over the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I forget where I was now. Oh,
Yes, let's go back.
we talked about. No, that was good. Frankincense.
Yep.
Oh, we did this one already, right?
Yeah, I think that's where we left off.
Okay. Oh yeah, so we talked about copaiba for the joints. Okay, I think I have to take this off now. Okay.
Yeah, see, I talked about that. Copaiba to dog food to help with a bit of joint discomfort as well. So definitely. But remember, again, you don't want to be adding it if they're not going to eat their food. So you do want to be cautious. Like you want to make sure that they eat their food when you add. Oh, look at the cat. I love my frankincense. Oh. So cute.
Okay, here's something cool. How do we keep insects away from our pets? So you already mentioned geranium.
Yes. So geranium was really good to stop the bleeding. If you are like I know with dogs, we try to like cut our dog's nails. I actually take my dog to the groomer to get her nails done because I'm always scared because you can easily cut the quick.
Yeah.
And when you cut the quick and it starts to bleed, it's really hard to stop. So geranium stops the bleeding. So geranium is really good, but it's also good, I guess, to keep away insects. Like we can make our own, like I make my own flea and insect repellent spray. Because when, you know, the weather starts to change in the spring and you get more bugs out, you just do like spray down their back. And then you don't need to be worried about all like the getting any kind of like flea, you know, from the vet. You can do it all naturally.
Right. Yeah, I know. I mean, this is so cool. I mean, I got geranium for my gallbladder, right? And I have it here now, but it's good for their skin too. So I know Darb, Ginger, she has skin issues, so I can try that on her too.
Yeah, try the geranium.
Okay, now what about upset stomach? Now when your cats get older, they throw up a lot. So this is great. Digestin. Well, digestin is a girl's best friend. You know, I put that in my water to help me with what feels like I'm having a stroke, but it's not. It's with my digestion. Anyway, but you can use it with animals too. And you put it in like a roller bottle, and then you can put it on the abdomen. So I am really excited. I'm going to try that. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
So you can rub it on their belly just with your hands, but they might not, like, not every cat likes their belly rubbed. And then Tamer from the kids oil collection, that's recommended. I haven't tried Tamer. I don't know. And here's this cardamom in cats. It's very gentle. So you dilute and apply over their belly and over their spine. And myrrh over their belly or along their spine. So fantastic. I've got, you know.
That's a lot of options, right? Like to try.
That's really amazing. And then here, if they have irritated skin, so you can combine myrrh, lavender, and copaiba. Listen, do a double batch, a little for the skin, a little bit for you, a little bit for kitty. In fact, do you first, and then do kitty or a dog.
Yeah,
wonderful. And here, lavender helps to deter pet from licking afflicted areas because they don't like the taste of it. So if they've got, you know, sometimes when they're licking and licking and licking, if you have a little bit of lavender on there, it'll deter them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I think that's cute too. Okay, well, that's all.
That was so fun, and we learned so much stuff. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's so much stuff to learn about pets, but I mean, it's nice that we have natural options for them too, right?
I mean, I know.
Nobody wants to pay to go to the vet, that's for certain. So,
you know, it's very expensive to take your pets to the vet. And stuff you've already got it in your drawer, and you use it for yourself, you use it for cleaning, you use it for your pets, you use it for everything. It's very efficient. Yes, very efficient. You're getting a bath there. Look. I know. She loves to lick. Loves to lick, 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 and lick. That's Nellie is a super affectionate dog. But yeah, she's had her oils. She knows which one she likes. She knows which one she doesn't. Yeah. She doesn't like deep blue rub. I think it's wintergreen in it, right? Because the wintergreen's not good for them anyways, right? So she really stays away from us if we have deep blue rub. She's a smart dog.
She's a smart one, but that's what they are so smart. They really do really can tell. And I mean, I used to say like you can't diffuse any of these oils around dogs and cats, but it's actually more topically and internally where
Yeah.
those like citrus oils with cats, not topically nor internally, they cannot have. So tea tree, both cats and dogs, they cannot have tea tree topically or internally. But if you were to diffuse it, it would not, as long as they could leave the room, it would be okay. So diffusing is not so much the problem as it is topically and internally, because they can lick. I mean, anything topically can be internal because they're gonna lick it, right?
So what's important about that is you might not be thinking, oh, I'm using the oils on my pet, but you're using them on you. So you have to wash your hands.
Yes.
Right? You have to wash your
So you don't want to be applying tea tree to you.
Yeah.
And not washing your hands and then petting your pet, right? That you do have to be super cautious
about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we don't want any disasters. But it's good to know that they're I put frankincense in the community water bowl for Ginger to see if that would help her with her skin issue. But we ended up getting her on steroids. And that's really, 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 really helped. So I stopped. Once I got the steroids, I just stopped putting the oils in. But after doing this, I'm going to get them out again for them because, especially the stomach issues.
Yeah.
And in Callie, the older one, I think she's got a hip issue. She looks to me like she's got some discomfort there. So she loves to be petted. Well, anyway, Bobbi, this was a great show. Everybody loves
it. I hope everybody learned something. We all learned something about our pets. We all love our pets, but I hope we learned something about oils and pets and people and using them on us, using them on our amazing little furry family members that we really do care so much about. So, you know what? I think, Nellie, you have a fan club today. I think Kaylin and Paige came on just to see you. You got a fan club today.
Is this Baba? Hi, Baba.
Bubba's there, and Kaylin's there, and Paige is there. They're all joining to see Nellie today. Yes, she's our little oily dog. A little oily dog. She's been good. She sat here the whole time. Haven't you been, Nellie? No barking, no napping. But yes, I'm going to try the digestin the next time she has tummy upset for sure. Yeah. I'm going to massage it, and I'm going to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, because sometimes you eat things you're not supposed to, right? I'm sick. Anyways, we are good today. We were under 30 minutes too, so I hope everyone enjoyed our show.
Yes. If you did enjoy the show, you can write to us at P.O. Box. No, but you know what you could do is you could share this program on Facebook. All you have to do is share. Sharing is caring. People love their animals and they want the best for them. And this really is, you know what, this is way more affordable than having to go to the vet. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, my love. Well, we'll be back here next Monday night at 7 p.m. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week.
Oh, we'll surprise. Something awesome. You know what? You know what's next week is leadership. So we might talk a little bit more about leadership and some of the things that are coming, and maybe a little bit more about the business of doTERRA. So, because it's exciting leadership, I'm going to give you a secret. We're going to find out new products that are going to be released.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, the week after we'll have to release those because we won't know on Monday, but we'll know at the end of next week. So that's exciting. I love new products. I love new product releases.
I am just going to say one thing before I go. The training that doTERRA has for people is over the top amazing. The organization, the structure of the business, it's top drawer, really. Really. So wow. And it's so fun watching my friends growing in this. You know, like Martha today, like wow.
No, it's awesome. I can't wait. We're all gonna get together and it's gonna be so fun.
Okay, kid.
So all right.
Out there.
Bye everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Nellie says goodbye.